WX5SKY.
WX5SKY, K5EOK, well, good evening. What's happening over there?
About, I take it?
I'm sorry, I think I walked on you. Say again?
I said, are you out and about, I take it?
Negative, man, we just got back from Austin to Oak City in 7 hours. I am not getting out. However, I am watching the radar, and there's a pretty good line of thunderstorms heading towards Edmond.
Well, I guess I'll be around and let me know if anything I need to be aware of.
Well, at this point, it just looks like a lot of lightning, heavy rain, and some pretty strong straight-line winds. There has been some mezzo discussion with regard to some of these storms. In particular, the storm further down, that passed over Dover a while back. But anyway, there's some consideration of these storms that are out to the west of the metro here. So we'll be watching them. But for now, nothing serious. But definitely be weather aware, have a plan, and stay safe. K5EOK.
WX5SKY.
Anthony, are they working on I-35 down there south of Dallas in 5HPG?
Well, let's put it this way. We were on the 35 west, so we didn't go through Dallas. We kind of avoided that, went through Waco instead. And, yeah, there was plenty of construction there. Oh, my gosh. And Texas drivers, they don't slow down for their construction. So, yeah, most of that was, dodging the crazies at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's wild down there. Just down around Waco there, for sure. So, anyway, well, glad you made it back safe there, and I hope this is all blowed over by nap time in 5HPG.
QSL on that. Yeah, I'm just I was putting together an ad hoc here of anybody that might be reporting anything, but, yeah, there's a pretty good line of thunderstorms out there. They're on a pretty much an easterly course. The storms further to the south seem to be east-northeast, but these out west of Edmond here pretty much clandestine to come on in. So, but I don't think there's anything. There's one hail core. It would probably be rolling into West Edmond, I don't know, in the next 30 minutes if it holds together. And odds are it probably will.
Well, David Payne says Edmond at 554, so looks like your forecast is pretty close to David Payne.
Well, I'll take that as a good thing. I think David Payne sometimes overreacts, but that's okay. He's an interesting character, that's for sure. And he was taught by the best, if you think about it. So, anyway, yeah, from the Gary England days. It amazes me about Gary England. He helped to write the majority of the software that makes up modern NextRad.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure somebody over there that works with old David posted on, on Twitter or somewhere, that he uses Mountain Dew to make his coffee.
Oh, my gosh. That would make sense. Yeah, the only issue I've ever had to take with David Payne is he got kind of standoffish with a chaser. Not anybody I know specifically, just one particular. The story goes the chaser was in a bad spot. Told Payne he wanted to move. Payne said he wanted him to stay there and was pretty adamant about it. But I think the chaser actually went ahead and, they're basically the pilot in command. So they went ahead and moved on out of that position. It was a good thing they did. So, yeah, sometimes you could be the insect, and sometimes you can be the windshield, you know?
Yeah, in Oklahoma, in May, that's a fact. Okay, we'll talk to you later, N5HPG.
Okay, just a word of warning, that hail core has increased in size. I'm showing reflectivities of 45 and 50 dBz inside that storm. So, yeah, it could be pretty nasty as it moves in here. So we should be watching. K5EOK.
I just looked over here in my supply cabinet. I've got a good supply of Mountain Dew. I'm going to try making me a batch of coffee with it, see how that goes. N5HPG.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody in Okarche would be hearing me right now, but that thing is right on top of them. And the hail core in particular, there are a lot of lightning strikes inside that thing. So, yeah, this could be an interesting one here. All right, well, I'm going to be listening and watching. K5EOK. Update on this thing. The hail core continues to grow, and there is definitely radar-indicated cyclonic activity in this particular storm, so folks in Cashin and Okarche should definitely be taking shelter. Yeah, scary stuff. This thing is not looking pretty. K5EOK.
K5RAT monitoring from Danforth and Kelly.
Did I get that call right? K5RAG?
Affirmative, Kilo 5, Romeo Alpha Golf. And I will be indoors at the school board meeting if anybody needs me.
Hey, before you run off, what conditions are you seeing at your location?
Right now there's some overhanging mantle clouds and really not very strong breeze out of the south. It looks like.
Okay. No rain yet?
Not at this time.
Okay. Good deal. Thank you very much for letting me know. K5RAG, good luck at that school board. K5EOK.
K5RAT clear.
NS5G mobile. LX mobile. K5GZ mobile. KI5DDD monitoring.
Wow, that's quite a turn in there. If anybody has anything to report, just let it out there. I don't really have anything in Edmond at this time. And I'm not sure if Curtis is going to be going down to the EOC, but monitoring here, these storms are still well out to the west of Edmond at this point.
K5AGT, NS5G. All I have to report is I had a really good pizza this afternoon, and I'm driving south on Broadway.
Yeah, I'd be out chasing right now if I hadn't put on from Austin to Oak City in 7 hours. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out, but we had a great time at the concert last night. Shot some fantastic video. I'm actually processing some video now. I posted some on YouTube last night, and I'm going to post another one. I posted Precious Things, and I'm about to push Cornflake Girl, both from the stage rush. I was literally side stage left.
That's cool. How is that venue? That looked like a nice venue.
Oh my gosh, the Moody Theater is my favorite. Austin City Limits, if I have an opportunity to see somebody I've always wanted to see there, I will go there to see them. That is the best venue ever. And the people there are just fantastic.
K5EOK.
Come on in, Daniel. K5EOK.
Hey guys, just sorry to break in. I just want to let you know I was listening, and yeah, seconded on the theater in Austin. That's a fantastic place.
Well, that's definitely going to get on my list, I guess, as is a trip down there. Right now I'm going to try to resolve an issue at the CBS, and then I'm going to get my way stuff this afternoon, and that's almost wrapped up. And then, of course, tonight at 8 o'clock, we'll see everybody on there this evening.
Roger, I think I walked on you.
Dan won, the other station lost.
This is NS5G. I'll go ahead. Yeah, I think it's all about the antenna, Bob. And also proximity to the repeater. I'm pretty close now. I can see it, actually, the tower from here. So, things are good. All right, well, I'll back out of here. I'm heading to a retailer, and if I see anything circular in motion touching the ground, I'll certainly let you know, Anthony. You take it easy. NS5G, I'll be standing by.
Yeah, Bob, I think he beat me being that close to the repeater. And so anyway, yeah, a good turnout here on this little impromptu net.
Yeah, I will be monitoring through the weather as well. This is N5EXB, so I'll just keep listening for you guys and see what's going on.
Well, I can certainly hear it rumbling out there, and according to my radar, it should be starting to touch the western edge of Edmond here pretty shortly. And like I was saying, there is some fairly strong hail cores in this thing, kind of scattered about. Currently, south of Okarche and kind of between Okarche and Piedmont is where the main core is at the moment, and it is tracking to the northeast as we speak. So, yeah, this thing is moving quite along.
They just warned on a severe thunderstorm warning for us and a tornado watch for Rush Springs or Grady County.
Yeah, I wasn't watching those south storms, but yeah, Rush Springs and our wonderful town of Duncan are kind of in that realm. So, yeah, might warn your sister that she should be paying attention.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but knowing her, she'd be warning me in a minute. So, yeah, I was going to text her. K5GZ for Friday or for Monday or whatever.
Well, half tempted to go out to my spotting location and watch this thing roll through, but like I said, man, all day on the road today. Oh, just not sure I want to get back in the vehicle right now.
I thought you had one of those comfortable vehicles to sit in.
Oh, I do. It's not the comfort of the vehicle that was the problem. It was the fatigue of all the construction and crazy drivers.
Yeah, I can see that. I just barely left work and slowly making my way back up to Edmond, and the roads are pretty packed.
Raining where you're at?
Negative. I'm on I-44, just past 10th Street, and no rain here.
Okay. Yeah, there's none indicated in your area either, so you should be good. West Edmond is starting to see, probably starting to see the clouds rolling in and a little bit of rain on the edge here. And this thing will be moving pretty quick. I mean, it's moving anywhere from 30 to 35 miles per hour to the east-northeast, and apparently, like Bob was saying, they're warning on it as being a severe thunderstorm. So we could see some high winds and some heavy rain, and there is a little bit of a lowering indicated on radar, so be aware of it. Nothing indicated that's meso yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I might, when I get home, throw some soap on the car so the thunderstorm can clean the car off.
Roger that. I have to step away for a little bit, but I'll be monitoring. K5EOK.
All right, catch you later. K5EOK, mobile.
5:43 p.m.
Just an update. They just issued a tornado warning on the storm down to the south. It'll be affecting Chickasha and Alex and Ninnekah. I can never say that word. It should be east of Norge by now. But yeah, KM5GZ, if you're talking to your sister yet, that storm has definitely gotten more dangerous.
Yeah, but it's about 25 miles north of Duncan, so it should be okay.
Still nothing warned up here north, but yeah, that south storm has definitely intensified. K5EOK. Storm that's entering into the Edmond proper. That one does have a couple of hail cores capable of up to quarter size, and definitely some torrential rain and strong winds. So those winds could top 60 miles per hour. Just be aware. Have a plan to stay safe. K5EOK.
I'm looking west over across Lake Hefner, and there's definitely some nice amount of rain shafts showing down across the lake, so it's definitely going to have some precipitation coming our way. KC0XX.
This is N5EXB. I apologize, I didn't get to the previous caller. Could you repeat what the conditions are around Hefner?
This is KC0XX mobile. I was looking across Lake Hefner. I'm driving north on Hefner Parkway, and definitely at the cloud's edge, there's definitely a lot of, looks like rain shafts coming down in the far distance. Not on the lake, but in the far distance to the west.
KC0XX, K5EOK. Hey man, be careful up there. A couple of years back, it's actually on YouTube under Epic Weather Encounter. I got caught up there with a vehicle, and boy, howdy did it get hailed on. So yeah, once you start seeing that stuff out there, it's probably time to get away from that dam as quickly as you can. K5EOK.
This is N5QIM portable arms north of the dam, right at the dam. I can't get away from the dam, Anthony, but we're hunkered down and ready for anything. N5QIM.
Copy, hunker down, ready for anything. N5QIM, K5EOK.
on Kilpatrick Turnpike on Hefner Parkway. A little bit of splattering of rain here and there, but nothing substantial yet. KC0OX.
Almost calm winds. Of course, it's the calm before the storm. Wind gusts not here yet, but I'll advise when the wind gust gets here at the Sleepy Hollow. About knows where I am. KG5. Sir, N5QIF.
We got spotted K5GZ. Copying the calm before the storm, K5AJT. They're going to issue a tornado warning in McLean County, K5AJT.
N5QIM porting. First ring.
N5QIM K5AJT, you're almost unreadable.
W1LDQ, corner of Hefner and Rockwell. Temperature just dropped about 5 degrees. Winds picked up massively. I think it's being undercut by the cooler air. Hopefully this doesn't, this kind of kills off any tornadic activity. W1LDQ.
Be aware there have been some reports down in the village and in that kind of area of 80-mile-per-hour winds in a pocket, along with some golf ball-sized hail, and those winds are expected to continue moving eastward. K5AJT.
Thank you very much for that report. The village is a little to our east, so hopefully the worst of that has passed us. But yeah, you can feel the temperature drop. Definitely, it's actually making me want to go in and get a little bit of a jacket going on. W1LDQ monitoring.
W1LDQ K5AJT, did you experience any of those high winds at your location?
We just got a massive gust front that came through, and it's still blowing pretty good, but not like it was a few minutes ago. It got really calm after it was a fairly windy day when this whole thing started out, and now it's just a cool breeze, a cool wind, but no, we didn't get winds of that kind of nature. And if you're interested, we do have an online weather station. It's OKCWX, or WXOKC.com. And it's a live weather station. You can find our location and all of our current weather situation.
Oh, that's fantastic. Much appreciate the information. K5AJT.
KC.com, and it said it couldn't find it.
K5DDD monitoring.
N5QIM at the gust front now at Lake Hefner Dam. Gust front, temperature drop, lots of wind, and just rain, not hail, but the wind is picked up. And I'm on the edge of the village, so right at Meridian and the dam, Hefner Dam. N5QIM. Portable.
K5ECX.
K5ECX, K5AJT, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so K5ECX, I'm northbound Kilpatrick Turnpike, just about to reach the Morgan Road, Hefner Road exit, torrential rains, pea-sized hail.
Torrential rain, pea-sized hail, thank you. K5AJT.
I should also say very strong crosswinds trying to push me around. K5ECX. he wants to clarify it's OKCWX.com, W1LDQ.
OKCWX.com. Copy that. K5HIT. Those in the Edmond area, you should start to see that wind shift come through on the west side any time now if you're not already experiencing it. And some of those winds could be strong. Indications are 35 to 40, gusting, gusting considerably. K5HIT.
X7 SAW.
WX7 SAW, go ahead.
Just checking in, listening in.
Good evening.
Well, welcome.
WX7 station again, could you repeat your call sign?
Whiskey X-ray 7, Sierra Alpha Whiskey.
WX7 SAW, K5HIT, thank you.
XP monitoring from Edmond.
This is the K5EOK repeater.
Looks like the heavy rain has finally reached my QTH, cross street of Coffee Creek and Bryant. K5HIT.
Heavy rain at Lake yesterday. 5QAM.
K5DDD, heavy rain just north of Edmond North High School.
Z5EXB near Central Middle School in Edmond, and it is just now hitting us, coming in hard.
KC0OX. I am at Fretz and 15th Street. I'm seeing the rain getting blown across the road, so the wind has definitely picked up.
The wind has definitely picked up in Central Edmond, and there's a definitive temperature drop. Z5EXB.
Okay, with that wind shift, that temperature drop, you should have a wind shift as well. Winds will be coming out of the northwest, and they should drop off considerably here shortly. K5HIT.
K5QAM from Lake Hefner Dam, and of course the Lake Hefner Parkway. Plenty of wind, crosswind, and temperature drop. Heavy
N5QIM, K5HIT. Yeah, that's about going to be what it is for you there. Heavy rain, some strong winds, and eventually that wind shift will come on through. The area of most concern for the metro at this point is kind of in the Yukon area. Just to the west of Yukon, that storm seems to be intensifying. They're talking about hail the size of golf balls coming into that area. And of course, that path would also take it up toward the village and some of you folks there to the south of the Hefner area. So keep that in mind, be weather aware, and stay safe. K5HIT.
K5HIT, KC5GEP.
KC5GEP, K5HIT. Good to hear you, Curtis.
What's the highest wind report you've had so far?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
What's the highest wind speed you've had reported so far?
Sadly, nobody has given me a direct wind speed.
Okay. I'm reading the mail on this and doing some other stuff. I'll be up to the EOC within a half hour.
Okay, we'll be listening for you. Certainly some crazy heavy rain going on outside my QTH right now with the strong winds. And I could go take an anemometer reading if need be.
Series is the maximum wind. I'm in the middle of it right now in the Kirkpatrick and just kind of frontline observing at this moment.
QSL, K5EOK.
K5GEP. K5QIM, I'm behind the dam. My thermometer is shielded 28 miles an hour, I would estimate, with that at least roughly twice. Probably but I'm getting 29, 30 miles an hour down behind the dam at 5QIM.
Copying 28, K5EOK. K5EOK, if you can hear me, I just wanted to let you know I got a 26 mile an hour wind speed at this point at my QTH out of the northwest.
QSL, can you make a guess at higher gusts when it came through?
No greater than 35.
QSL, thank you, sir. KC5GEP.
K5EOK. Station calling you were unreadable. K5EOK. Sorry again, unreadable. Okay, I got just enough to understand that was you out there in 5QIM, but yeah, unfortunately, the storm must be tearing up your signal. We've got extremely heavy rain here at this point. K5EOK.
GEP, KE5KQL. KC5GEP. Hey, I'm on Waterloo, I'm at Santa Fe. Winds are still pretty good going out of the south. I want to say probably 25 to 30. And occasionally, I'm getting some pea-sized hail. Nothing real major. Are you starting to see any let up out to the west, any brightening? No, that's 74 in Waterloo. I did see some clear sky to the west. Okay. This thing's moving fairly fast.
Yeah, the main track is still to the east, but it is definitely training a little bit to the north as well. K5EOK.
K5KQL.
Norman should be definitely aware of their situation. There's some mild rotation in that storm. Nothing reported from spotters or even television at this point, but there is some potential rotation in that storm. K5EOK. We should start to see some clearing out to the west as the storm moves past the Edmond area. Still heavy rain here at my QTH, but I suspect, at least according to what I'm seeing here, the last scan, probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes, that stuff's going to be pushing on through here. K5EOK.
K5EOK is up Edmond North High School. Definitely see the wind dropping down, the rain is flowing a little bit as well.
That last station, KI5 station, could you give me your call sign again?
K5DD.
One more time, you're breaking up just a little bit there.
KI5DD.
Okay, KI5DDD, correct?
Correct.
All right. buddy. Thank you very much for coming back to me there. K5EOK.
K5AGT, no problem at all.
We love hearing the little ham out there. K5EOK.
I enjoy doing it.
K5GEP, K5EOK.
Go ahead, K5GEP.
I just wanted to check in. You said you were heading to the EOC. Are you expecting some further development out of this?
No, I'm just slow-moving today. I'm looking at lightning clouds to the west of my current location and evaluating whether I'm going to go ahead and go in and fight the security system.
QSL, well, just for the record, it is definitely lightening up to the west of the metro, but that system that's down there kind of messing with Moore and Norman at the moment. The training of this thing seems to be moving northeast, while the entire complex continues on its kind of southeasterly, northeasterly, easterly. It seems to just kind of meander at this point, but it will be moving past us very shortly. K5EOK.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot further development south of us and uglier intensity south, and so, you know, it's not too bad up here where we are now coming across Edmond proper.
I guess the question is, will the front pass through, or will the training storms move up through first? I personally think the front will pass through before those storms have a chance to move northward.
Yeah, personal opinion, but our severity is not going to be bad here.
Concur. K5EOK.
KI5DDD, we are getting a little bit of like pea-sized hail up by Edmond North High School.
Pea-sized hail at Edmond North. K5EOK.
N9 SRW.
N9 station?
Yeah, N9 SRW, Sierra Romeo Whiskey. Pea-sized hail, MI home QTH here.
What's that location? Closest cross street.
Something towards the Flatman Lane, between and the north.
Okay, you were kind of broken up there, but did I hear Edmond Road? And, well, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try to guess on that.
Yeah, Edmond Road and 15th. I'm at Platinum and 174.
Okay, so you're southwest, kind of the southwest portion of the Edmond area.
Yeah, you can say that.
Six 19 p.m.
Kilo Echo 5, Tango, Alpha Papa. We got tropical storm light, sideways blowing rain at 130th in Council.
Sideways rain at 100 and something in Council. 130th in Council, I think you said.
Yeah, just south of there, 113th in Council. K5EOK.
Copy that. And which way is the winds blowing out there?
Looks like it's coming out of the, I would say, west to southwest. I'm watching it move. It is moving along my road from west to east.
copy west to southwest. K5EOK.
TAP.
JCN.
K5JCN, K5EOK. What's happening, JC?
Okay, at our QTH, approximately southbound 15, the winds picked up again. That first gust came through 50, 55. This may be in the 30s or low 40s. Wind kind of out of the west from the northwest, but I guess we had that little edge that passed just to the north of us.
Have you noticed any switching of wind direction in your area?
Well, it seems like it's more out of the northwest now than as opposed to the west earlier.
Okay, I'm looking at velocities and I'm getting kind of a mixing looking in that area. So if for some reason the winds change direction suddenly, you know, start coming out of the east or something really strange, definitely let me know. K5EOK.
QSL, K5JCN.
At this point, though, all I'm seeing in your vicinity is going to be heavy rain and these strong winds. So nothing too much to worry about. It's down further south into the Oklahoma City metro that's really kind of getting a little hairy at the moment. K5EOK.
Roger that. Yeah, the rain comes and goes, is picking up again, but we'll take that over the hail.
QSL. K5EOK. Mustang in Yukon. Boy, howdy. Do not want to be down there right now. K5EOK. Although Yukon's really kind of on the back edge of it, so they're probably about out of it. And then further north, Bethany, Nichols Hills, the Village. You guys are getting pelted pretty good with some rain. Probably going to continue to see that rain, and possibly some intensification if that storm continues to try to train northward. That's where the heaviest portion is like I said, down there in the Bethany area. So be aware, K5EOK. This is well past our area, but I have some family up in the Drumride area. Looks like there is actually a tornado warning being issued in the Cushing area, so they should probably be taking shelter. K5EOK. Correction, Ripley, K5EOK. And residents will continue to see intermittent periods of heavy rain and gusty winds, but it looks like so long as the front continues its eastern path, those storms down south won't have a chance to come up here. In fact, West Edmond ought to start seeing some brightening up in the clouds. K5EOK.
K5EOK.
K5EOK. Go ahead, Carol.
The rain has eased off considerably. We never did get any hail, so the wind has died down. The rain is easing off. I think we're about through with it over here.
Looks like the sky is brightening up out there to the west.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, the biggest concern I was having is some further development down south that might try to make its way northward. So if you start to see it clouding up again in the south, that rain could potentially come to you. But at this time, that's not going to be severe at all. K5EOK.
K5EOK.
5QIM, K5EOK. Can you hear me? doggone it, that radio is just not getting you in very well. Can you try turning up your power or adjusting your antenna just a little bit? Tell you what, if it's still raining at your location, click twice. K5EOK. Copy that. K5EOK.
And that's on QA. I can't get any more power. It's 50 watts. Sorry about that, but lighting me up and here at the dam and the calming down inside QIM.
Copy, clearing out and calming down. Good to hear it. K5EOK.